Hi, community of Roastbrief. We're here with Aline Jabbour from Samsung. Hi, Aline.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome. We're going to ask you a few questions for our community. First of all, we'd like to ask you, with increasing popularity of fast platforms, how do you view Samsung TV Plus role in this enormous landscape?
Well, Samsung TV Plus is one of the first platforms that we launched in Latin America, and we started 4 years ago. But the platform was created in 2015 in Korea, and then went to US in 2018, and then we launched in Latin America 2020 Brazil, 2021 in Mexico. So we are since the beginning from the service in the region. And the fast that we see now, it's completely different from the fast that was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And it will be totally different in the future. So we've been evaluating and we've been educating the market. So when we started, we didn't have as much as channel as we have now. So we have now more than 200 channels in Latin America. We have more than 500 titles in VOD. And when we started, it was 20 channels. We didn't have content available for Latin America. And now things are completely different. Now we are part of the conversation for all the brands, all the advertisers. The advertisers seeing Samsung TV Plus as a very important platform to connect with the audience, not just because of our reach, because we are number one manufacturer of smart TVs, the most important brand, but because we have a content that talk with the audience. We have niche content, so the brands and the advertisers can reach a wider consumer that likes all the kind of content.
And talking a little bit about the future, with this, now that Samsung TV is very positioned, we would like to know what new features can we expect as users and also as advertisers.
Yes, well, I think now the advertisers understood what is fast. We are continue educating the market, but I think we are in a different stage right now. We are starting to do things differently, like sponsorship, like not just sponsor like a content, branded content that we are used to see, but also a sponsorship of a VOD library. We can do that. We already did. We can sponsor a channel. So we are starting to do different things now that just the ads, the breaks between the content is not enough. We can do a lot of things, not just on Samsung TV Plus, but also on the all ecosystem from Samsung. So now the brands understood us, and in the future, I think we will have more this type of things happening. And for content-wise, I believe that now we are in a different stage, so we are bringing more live content. So in Brazil and Mexico, we had the Olympics. In Brazil, we had Euro, and now we are having NFL and other type of live content. So I think the future will have more this type of content. In terms of feature of technology, I believe that we'll see a lot of AI. We are seeing AI for, yes, in terms of content, we are seeing already for dubbing. So in Mexico, we have 3 channels that's already dubbed with AI. In Brazil, we have 2 channels. And I think that in the future, we'll see other features like subtitles and other type of things with AI.
Yeah, of course, the amazing AI that's everywhere.
Yeah.
So we're talking about advertising. We would like to know, for business, small or big businesses, looking to connect with audiences, how can they improve this via Samsung TV? Which strategies would you recommend them to apply?
Yes, we can create a strategy with the advertiser. We can create what they want and to target what type of audience they want. So it is a tailor-made process that we create with the advertisers. So we can use our data, so we can do a segmentation, and then I don't know if you know, but in our smart TVs we have a software called ACR, is automatic content recognition. So as soon as the user turn on their TV, we can track all their consumption. So we go beyond the usual demographics like gender, age. We go to consumer behavior on their smart TVs. So we understand everything. The content they watch, the application they watch, if they have a device or how do you say, a gaming console, the title of the gaming that they're watching, and then we can segment that and give the advertisers the right audience for the right product. So if you have a car advertiser and then you want to target family because you have a SUV, we can deliver the family type. But you also want to sell your sports car, you can do different advertisers for the same brand with different segmentation. So this is something that we are doing already, and the advertisers and the brands, it's very engaged and impressed with all the data and the information that we can share, and also the metrics after and during the campaign. So we can also during the campaign change the way we are working. This is not working, okay, we can do something else, we can do a different segmentation. So as I said, it's a tailor-made in 4 hands, as we say in Portuguese, with the brand.
Yeah, so it's the whole process from start to the bottom.
Yes.
And we would like to also ask you, are there any specific types of content or ad formats that work best on the platform?
Yes, what we want to do is to be a meeting point for all the audience. So we deliver all type of content. We believe that niche content create a connection with the users. You know, we create niche content, they have fans. So we want to have that. So it depends what we call, what we understand about what content performs most, because sometimes it's a content that doesn't perform as much as a news channel, but they have fans. So for us, this is important. So when you talk about the type of content that performs most, that is not a niche, is the same thing that we see on traditional TV. Soap opera, news, FTA, sports, this type of things. But we don't look at our lineup only on the channels that perform the most. We look at our lineup, the content that our audience is watching, even if it's a small group of fans.
That's amazing. That's exactly what advertising.
Yes, because it is important for the advertisers. Sometimes it's not just the mainstream content. They also want to connect with the niche content, with the fans, and sometimes it's exactly audience that they want to target in Samsung TV Plus and Samsung Ads, they find it.
Yeah, exactly. And finally, we would like to ask you, as more consumers seek to free and ad-free content, what role will Samsung TV Plus play in helping brands adapt to these changing preferences? Like nowadays, people don't want to look at the ads. What role would Samsung TV have in this whole context?
You were saying that people doesn't want to watch ads?
Yeah.
I believe this is changing, in my opinion, because people already know that to have free content, quality free content, they need to pay at least a price of watching an ad. So I think for the audience, this is not anymore a problem. I think we have some data that shows us that the consumers already understood that this is the price to watch free content, and as much as premium as the content, like live sports, they know that this is something that if they don't watch the channel, they watch the ads, they will have to pay a higher fee on another platform. So I think for the audience, we are good on that. For the advertisers, as I mentioned to you, we have a big audience. So they know that they can reach different people in our audience, and with our data, with our segmentation, they see the value of Samsung ads as the whole ecosystem of Samsung TV in terms of advertisers. So I think that the audience is not looking ads as a problem anymore.
Perfect. No, and actually, yes, because this niche that advertisers are reaching and complement each other. So
Yes,
I don't think
yes.
it's a problem.
Yes, I believe that there are content for all moments. And when you talk about fast, it's the type of content that people want to watch, relax. They don't want to think about what they are watching. You know, they're thinking, they want someone to curate the content for them. So this is the moment that the fast come into their lives. When I have a 1 hour to watch a movie, episode of a series, I go to other platform. And this doesn't compete, this complement.
And finally, how are Samsung TV Plus designed to enhance both the viewer and the brand engagement experiences? How do you think Samsung TV Plus is enhancing that?
Enhancing the viewer?
Yeah.
Well, first because we are democratization of the content. So we are bringing content with quality content for free. So this is a very important role that we are playing here. I totally believe that fast is the future of free-to-air. So when we have free-to-air, we have generic channels. Like in one day, you can watch movies, series, soap opera, news, sports. And when you go to a fast, you have some categories separated. So you have a movie channel, you have a movie channel for horror, you have a movie channel for drama, we have a series for family, you have a series for men. So we can create more categories and deliver more content. This is good for the audience, and this is also good for the advertisers, that they can connect better with a wider audience and with a specific, with something that means to the audience. And when the audience understands that also the advertise is something that means to them. So this is something that, for example, if I am a sports person and I see a SUV, and this is not a car for me. I want a sports car. But when I'm watching my TV and I see an ad that's sports, that talk to me, so for the consumer, this is also very important.
Yeah, the consumers watch what they want to watch.
Yes.
And I heard a phrase recently that says that everyone watch what they want to watch, but sometimes an ad is what they want to.
Yes, because if the ads talk to them the same way that the content makes, so this is something that the other ads start to be part of the content. They don't know what is the content and what is not the content. So this is what we really want to offer to our users.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I don't know, do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Yes. I just want to thank everyone, and I want to invite everyone to watch Samsung TV Plus. And if you don't have a Samsung TV, you are wasting time, and watch Samsung TV Plus. Thank you.
Thank you, community of Roastbrief.